Like Tony Dorsett and Emmitt Smith, is this Zeke Elliott's end? None of the three running backs to start the Cowboys' 5 Super Bowl victories, Dwayne Thomas, Tony Dorsett, and Emmitt Smith, finished their careers in Dallas. Thomas's final carry in the NFL was with Washington. Dorsett was traded to the Broncos. And 20 years ago, February 26, 2003, the Cowboys had the audacity to cut the league's all-time rusher, Smith. In other words, prepare to cringe and pack Ezekiel Elliott. Howdy, Cowboys. Don't miss any Dallas Cowboys latest news. Subscribe to our channel now. My name is Marco Viedo, and this is Dallas Cowboys Today's News.
Play smarter on stake.
By any statistical metric, Zeke is the third best running back in the history of the Cowboys. He has more rushing titles than Dorsett, 2-0, and a better yards per carry average than Emmitt, 4.4 to 4.2. But history suggests that when it comes to running backs, the prevailing rule isn't what have you done for me lately, but more so what can you do for me in the future. Tony Pollard is a better, more productive runner than Elliott. This season and next. The Cowboys are saying all the right things about keeping Zeke and Pollard. You always want Zeke, says Vice President Stephen Jones. But do the numbers work? It's always something. With Elliott, who turns 28 this offseason, it's the salary cap math and his $10.9 million in 2023. The Cowboys could cut him and then re-sign him. With Dorsett and Smith, it was a tad more complicated. Irritated that newcomer Herschel Walker was both cutting his workload and receiving a bigger salary, Dorsett demanded a trade in 1987. I'm unhappy, Dorsett said at the time. I don't want to be here being second fiddle to any running back in Dallas. At 34, the future Hall of Famer was traded to Denver for a fifth-round draft choice. While Walker amassed 2,000 combined yards and went to the Pro Bowl in 1988, Dorsett played one mediocre season, 703 rushing yards, in Denver before suffering a career-ending knee injury in training camp in 1989. Smith also left the Cowboys at 34 and in the twilight of his career. In 2003, new head coach Bill Parcells desired younger players, so Dallas cut Emmitt to make room for Troy Hambrick. I kid you not. In my mind, I think I'm a 1,300-yard back, Smith said at an awkward press conference alongside owner Jerry Jones, better known as the man who fired Landry and cut Emmitt. And I will be out to prove that. Said Jones, as an organization we have got to start thinking about life without Emmitt at running back. While Hambrick led a 10-6 playoff team with 942 rushing yards, Smith signed with Arizona and ran for a combined 1,193 yards and 11 touchdowns in his final 2 seasons of football. Dorsett and Smith wound up in Canton. For now, Elliott should merely prepare to be an ex-Cowboy. What's your opinion? Put it in the comments. It is very important to the Dallas Cowboys nation. Stay tuned.